Hey everyone, so last week I posted that I was going to do an updated how-to tips and tricks video on how to apply the 3D Fiberlash Mascara, and I kept forgetting, and I'm going to do it today. So, a few tips before we get started. You want to make sure that your transplant gel is warmed up before you do it. It'll make it a little thinner and easier to apply. So you can either put it in a cup of warm water before you do the rest of your makeup and let it warm up while you're doing the rest of your makeup, or you can put it in your bra and that'll warm it up. Just stick it in there as you're getting the other makeup ready, and also it conserves on water, so better for the environment. Anyway, so let's get started. You want to curl your I can't do this in my phone, so I'm going to use my mirror, so hopefully you'll be able to see. Curl your lashes. I usually hold it on for about 5 to 10 seconds, and I kind of pull it out a little bit just to make them curl more. I think it works, but so you want to do that for 5 to 10 seconds, and then you take your transplant gel. And with normal mascaras, you would turn it and then, pump it up and down a few times. You don't do that with this because that'll dry it out and make it crusty. And you don't want that because that's not, going to be pretty. So you just pull it out, turn it as you're pulling it out, and that'll get some of the extra transplant gel on. So you want to apply the transplant gel. You want to make sure you apply a very good coat of this first to make sure that the fibers have something to apply, to adhere to. So you want to get a good coat of the transplant gel on here. I do like regular mascara, and then I do the tops and the underneath. Make sure you get it good on the tips. I especially get a little bit more extra on the ends because that's where I like to have a little bit more fibers. Okay, so then you're going to take your fibers, and they're going to be kind of all over the place and chunky and lumpy. So then you want to just take this and roll it on your fingers like this, and then you can see they're kind of lined up now. That'll make them go on better. So you're going to do it from the tip. You want to apply from the mid lash to the tip of the lash. And again, I like to have a little bit more on the outside. Okay, so once you do that, in the first video I said you do the fibers and then a second layer of transplant gel, and then you blow dry. But now I've learned that you blow dry before you put the second coat of transplant gel on. That will make the fibers stick a little bit more and kind of separate a little bit, so it's not as clumpy looking. So I have it on warm high. Usually for about 10 seconds. You can already see they're sticking up. And then you take your second coat of transplant gel and you're going to put it on. You want to make sure that you have a good coat on, again, in the beginning, the first layer, so they have something to stick to, and then the second layer so it keeps them on. If you have fibers falling off throughout the day, then you're not putting enough on. And that's it. Simple. And now I have lashes. If they're kind of clumpy or whatever, just use your fingernail to separate them. You can also use a toothpick, the end of a toothpick, or a plastic, that's not good lighting, plastic floss. What is going on? Plastic floss, the tip of a plastic flosser to separate your lashes. Anyway, so I hope that helps any questions you may have, and if you have any other questions, comment below or send me a message. Bye!